Here, I paid $700 for it. It's been sitting for decades, at least a couple decades. I'm gonna guess, let's see, 1999 it went in here. One of one. Old stuff. We'll see what's going on here. That trunk right there has got my... Let's see. Are you freaking kidding? 1 square inch of land. This says... Okay, come on, be something on here. Oh, it's not too late to mend. Wow, was this a spy camera? Oh, come on, baby. I haven't found a good spot. I think it is. Wow. We just come on, please, please, please be something good. On 3, 2, 1. 3. Wait a minute here. Oh yeah. Come on, baby. All right, guys, we have this vault here. I paid $700 for it. It's been sitting for decades, at least a couple decades. I'm gonna guess, let's see, 1999 it went in here. One of one. It's different. It's different in a lot of respects to the rest. There's potential. It's the most expensive vault I bought. What do I see in here? I honestly have no freaking clue. I think I might have overpaid, but I'm drawn to these type of things here. Somebody opened that one. A little bit of dust, says Presidents of the United States. I'm gonna pull it all up out of here and let's see what we got. The dust on that urinal is what's really important.
I stuck my nose in it. Loved it.
Ah! Peel the layer back. It's old stuff. We'll see what's going on here. That trunk right there has got my attention. Oh, it's an axe handle.
No.
Yeah.
Tiny.
I see it. It's an axe handle. It's not bone. All right, guys. 5 volts, 2500. Loaded in my trailer. Ready to go and make videos. Let's roll. All right, pirates. We are here back in this storage unit. We are going to get to it. Okay, we're back in my storage unit. It's getting there. We got these 5 vaults. We're going to get started. First one we're working on here today is 725. Oh my gosh. Yeah. All right. 700. And it was here for 20 years. 1999 it went into storage. It's looking like it's got some neat things here. It's got some neat things. I'm guessing a lot of things that I'm gonna set aside for Alameda is where we're at. I know you guys love Alameda. Right off the bat, you're seeing, get it right off the bat, all old stuff. This was a must-have. It's a complete gamble. Like every storage unit is a complete gamble. These boxes, they are intriguing. They're intriguing. They're definitely old. We're gonna get right to it and we're gonna see what we got. Let's see, first box. Okay. So that is very remember one time one of these fell off the gate at our swimming pool and almost killed my brother. Don't have any idea what that is for. And yeah, this looks like a whole box of nothing. Nothing. Cute little chair right here. This is looking like it says 19 Anthony Connolly Church 1955. This belongs to this person right here. Not bad. This is the type of stuff I'm gonna start setting my things aside for Alameda and etc, etc. We got some cool stuff like this. These are called Crocs. Let's not break this. Not the Crocs that people like to wear, but it's a different kind of Croc. In good shape. That's like 10 bucks. This one here maybe like $15. Looks like this. Yeah, it's kind of different. It should have a handle. I guess maybe it goes like this. I don't know. Which way did it go, guys? You tell me. It usually says made in USA, has a number on and so forth, but still, that's pretty cool. Looks like we have another one here. That's good. This one, see, this has a number on it, and it's got a cool little pattern. I don't see the we got an envelope in here. Can you be full of money? Deed. Authentic deed to 1 square inch of land in the Yukon Gold Rush. Are you freaking kidding? 1 square inch of land. What are you gonna do with 1 square inch of land? Deed of land. All right, so I don't know if this is really like a thing. I'm gonna have to look into this. Do I own a deed? I bought land. They bought like 6 inches. So, The Alaska sportsman holding a mirror. I have no idea what that is. That could be worth something, or it could be a complete flop. That is disgusting. All that rat poop right there just came out. Yeah. Bedpan. I didn't even know. That's like flabbergasted. Looking like a plethora. A plethora of older things, but what is this? This is not what the box says, so. Copyright Sirico. These could have a little bit of value, these Sirico pieces. I don't know if you guys ever seen these. Some people might eBay them. I'm not gonna definitely set mine aside for eBay, but it's looking like we got a whole handful of these. Maybe Alameda. What do you guys think? You guys watch enough of my videos, you should know by now what I would take to Alameda, what I would take to Concord, what I would take to Stockton. These are definitely looking Alameda-ish. We got one more set here. Another one. It's a wall sconce. I would say that's a good 30-40 bucks though. They look like they're never used. Made in USA, Sirocco. This says cookbooks, and I'm believing now. Actually, right. Okay, so let's see here. What are we cooking? Good housekeeping. These could actually be eBay, but what would you guys do? I hear a lot of comments about cookbooks are very good for eBay or Amazon, maybe it is. Some of these are a little dilapidated. Look at that. This set in the sun and the heat too much, and I don't like the way that does that. And it looks like we got some more here. Let me show you guys in here. Come on in here, look at those cookbooks. Maybe a $10 box in my world. All right, my handy dandy pocket knife. Okay, come on, be something, be something, be something, be anything, but nothing. My knife ain't going in my pocket. Yeah, so we got just giving into the world, Institute of Basic Youth Conflicts, okay? It looks like they had a little bit of youth issues of some form, somebody that's being conflictive. This Day magazine, okay. Let's go. Where's the money? Where's the money? Is that what we're looking for? Show me the money. I'm thinking more like a Mickey Mantle rookie. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'd rather find. Yep, life insurance. All right, box. It's been this many boxes since we hit a jackpot. Let's see what's in this one. This heavy little bugger. Why is my knife so complicated to get in and out of my pocket? Okay. So what do we have here? We've got prayer. That's a cool looking one. We've got Let Music Ring. It looks like a cool older book. Sing Out, okay. Family Medical Guide. It looks like just a lot of simple books. And books are not champ for the Lord. What in the world is people thinking when they name their books here? It's just a whole bunch of books. Alright, so that is another dud in my eyes. I don't even see, like, this doesn't look like intriguing books like Rosa and Portrait. Family Bucket series. Alright. The Art of Understanding Your Mate. That could be priceless for some of us. Honestly, I don't know what the heck these go to because this unit's weird, but this is some nice wood though. This wood right here is not cheap. Wherever you had to buy that plank of wood, probably looking at 40-50 bucks for whatever that is. Maybe not, I don't know, you tell me. I'm not like a wood expert, but this is not cheap. Big piece of plank wood here. Quality. Okay, I have no idea what we got in here, but I hope it's better than the last one. This looks kind of intriguing. Minutemen. What is that? Okay. Come on, be something. Almost full little chotchkies here. It's looking like a Greyhound 68 or less. You could take your 68s and 86 them with the rest. Cause Greyhound is 68 or less. Who loves singing? That's a beautiful little heart. Alright, that's a cool little box of chotchkies right there, I guess you would call that. Okay, we got Christmas cameo postcard. Those are kind of cool. What do you guys think about these? Those type of things I'll probably set aside. We got 1, 2, and we got 3 of those. So we're gonna probably set those aside for the next auction. Plastic poker chips. Those do not seem very fun. That's a weird little box. Correction fluid. It's a correction. Very vintagey things here. Looking like some buttons coming up. Ooh. That's kind of tight. It doesn't have a brand maker on it, but it is cool. Definitely goes set aside in the other pile here. Oh, it's not too late to mend. Wow. Look at all those buttons. Little white ones. You got little gold ones. You got vintage felty buttons. I'm thinking I'm going to see a button lock coming out of here because I can already see some more buttons. And I know a lot of the women love buttons. Ooh. Do we get a stamp collection? Those are first day, or not first days, but you call them something like that. What are these called? You can actually mail them back in the day. Weird. Just somebody's everything. They're littlest things they just didn't want to get rid of. What's that say? Stant home. Okay. And a box of needles or pins. You got sewing. A lot of junk here. And then more boards. Okay. If you're bored, I'm sorry. I'm trying to make this exciting as I can. Fisher Price. Wow, it's actually complete. Pat D's, don't you collect lunch boxes? I think I got one for you here. It's complete. That's a cool little thread holder. I'm wondering if the little ones want this. They're always trying to sew. I'm gonna save that for them and we'll see. Jess has a tendency to tell me, no, they don't need no more stuff. And then I was like, you're right. I don't know what I was thinking. Ooh. Dustless chalk, not to be confused with chalk that leaves dust. This is a time capsule and a half, guys. This is one heck of a little, I mean, this is as time capsule as it gets. Like, measuring cups. I think this unit's not measuring up to what I was hoping it to be. And then here we go. 1 cup. Those are vintage, but they're not quite the vintage that I'm looking for. It could have been something. Some pearls. We'll set those aside though, because pearls are always nice. Probably have gold clasp right here if you look. Those are probably gold. Come Come on, let's go. Where's the gold? Where's the jewelry at? We found a little something. Let's find some gold now. Let's find the diamonds. These are some cool buttons. Look, there's a whole little zipper thing. It's a cool little kit. Believe it or not, that is probably a $20 little box of buttons there. So that stuff adds up. You want to be careful you don't just get too ahead of yourself. And I'm throwing all this away. Even that has a buyer for the right person, but that's more of a flea market item to me. Ooh, I see. What do I spy with my little eye? I spy a military knife. US. That's got to be at least a $20 bill right there. Ow. Holy. Okay, let's carry on. I always feel like let's see, do we have a message in a bottle here? It's like something's in there, but I'm afraid of breaking it. I clickbaited myself. Oh my gosh. What, we got an almost train car there? Omaha wooden. Okay. That's cool. Not much to be seen there. Rubber-made party plan. Party plan shelf trim. This is some weird stuff. Like, it doesn't, none of it even makes sense. I'm just going from one weird thing, a diet scale, a vintage diet scale. Look at that box right there. Look at that. What do we have here? Another, where's the Avon bath brush? These might have some value to them. I don't know. Let's see if it's in here. Let's see if it's used. Wow. Toothbrush. No? Alright. Not funny. Not funny, pirate. Here we go. We got some cool old photos here. Those are nice. Let's look for some other cool black and white photos. Black and white photos are hot. These are old too. Look at that. Let's see if there's any wicked ones here. Don't know what that is. We have, these are just a lot of portraits. I don't see anything exciting. No reach out and grab just some cool little portraits. Portraits are always fun. If you guys know, I do a lot of auctions on YouTube. A lot of people love the ephemera. You got what might have been a ring holder. Got to check each thing carefully though, because see, look, we found some buttons and a clothespin. Ooh, is this a spy camera? Oh, come on, baby. I haven't found a good spot. I think it is. Look at that. It's a little spy camera. That is freaking incredible. I haven't found one of those in a while. That's a neat little piece, believe it or not. I think it actually does hold film. It's made by Hit in Japan. It comes with the yellow little case here. I'm going to definitely be setting that aside. That'll be in one of my auctions, as I was just saying on YouTube. You got to have your notifications set to all. We got some more Bayberry here. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Be full of the goodies. Be full of the goodies. No, it is just some powder. And I'm hoping that that is just regular powder. That is not some substance that you're not supposed to transport. Oh, these are hideous. La cucaracha, la cucaracha, la cucaracha. Na 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 na. Okay. Acapulco. I've never been there. I kind of want to go there. If we can turn things around in this box. We did find a couple cool things in there. Not just scoffing at that box, because at least we're getting money. I'm curious about that little camera. The Songbook by Billy Graham, Northern California Crusade. Billy Graham. This might be something actually neat. I'll have to take a look into these. I don't know. Stuart Hamlin. But it's old ephemera, so we're going to set that aside for potential of auctions. The Billy Graham Crusade. I don't know if that's Bill Graham Presents or Bill Graham the Preacher. Is that the same person? I don't know. Somebody's tax documents or something. What do we got in here? Some Simplex folders. Sunrise Salon. Somebody owned a hair salon. That's what I'm gathering. Almost got myself there. It's a neat little leather bag. Not really a leather, it's pleather. We got oh, it's just so ridiculous. Nice, actually, that's a original game of Yahtzee there, full of all sorts of travel trio. We got Bones, who's playing Bones, and I'm yelling dominoes. Ooh, I used to love that when I was a kid. So many little things. This reminds me of this whole unit right now reminds me of going to my Grandma Christie's house, my dad's sister. She raised my dad because his mother passed early, and I always called her my grandma. And she had all these little games and things from back in the day, and that's what that reminds me of, seeing all this. Almost good enough to eBay, but it's just on the fringe of not being worth the money per se. We got some cool little patterns here. I'm seeing my $1 and $2 bills adding up. I'm seeing $1 and $2 bills. So far, I think the best item is that camera. Okay. Wow. We just pulled this Matchbox Lesney out of nowhere. That could be big bucks. Don't know. Looks like a James Bond car. Came out of the bottom of this. And it looks like we got a chandelier. And some glasses. I don't want to be too... Let me pull this down here. Weird. A little hanging chandelier lamp. Not bad. I'll probably take that right to Alameda. Interesting little weird retape job here, but... Oh my! We got paperwork. What's this? This looks very... 125 blank envelopes. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. A half pint coin bank. That might be kind of cool. Save $50. Ooh, bless me. Permapoint Eberhard Farber. That is actually a really cool pen set, and things like that we put on our eBay or we put on our auction table. Stencils, that's kind of cool. I'm gonna save that here for a little bit here. Save that for a minute. Come back to that. Oh, please don't be pens. Please don't be pens. Please be gold. Please be jewelry. Please be... Ooh, stamps. Nice. That's kind of cool. We'll set those aside. Ah. Very stamp collectorish, though. The way they collect paper and things like that is kind of what reminds me of. What do we got here? Let's see. This meant something to them. It is September 5th. How about using Woot? Come home, baby. Come home, baby. Come home, please. Please. Please be something good. On 3, 2, one. It was pens and pencils. That sucks. Still a lot of hope though. This one's kind of cool. Laundry supply, a laundry company, a little letter opener, a little sword, a little trivial. We went on a vacation. All right, so far we're not hitting that dare to get rich jackpot here, but we're gonna keep trying because this got us what we gotta do. Do we have another box of books here? Oh yes, yes we do. A daily guide to miracles and successful living through seed faith. Okay, all the promises of the Bible. All right. There's a word finder. Okay. The joy of cooking. And yeah, this looks like a whole box of books, so we'll just move on to the next box. Oh, joy. More books. Again, I won't bore you guys with these ones. In my experience, books are kind of, but I know there's a lot of people who do books and do very well. I'm just not one of them. So unless it's like something grabs me, then I just kind of take them to the flea market, $1, $2, $3 a piece. They're generally stocked in items to me. Oh, this is a good way to tell how old this stuff is. First off, we got this beautiful $1 glass vase, and then we got Thursday, May 6, 1982. What was going on then? Rainbow Girls Assembly to stage 164 installation of all young adults need to be told by panel. Beauty Center, okay. Don't forget Mom This May. Don't forget Mom This May, guys. Ooh, here we go. That's a little nicer. USA, handmade. A little bit of fruit, who's hungry. Come back in here with this piece. Come on, let's get better and better each piece. That's how Daddy likes to do it. Oh yeah, that is actually a little better. Almost looking like some Alameda pieces here. Come on, 3 for 3. Can we do it for 4? Can we get better with 4? Out the door. Actually, this is better, believe it or not. That is like a yes, yes, yes. Yep, I hear it. Do you all hear it? Do you hear it? Do you hear it? The ocean? Whoosh. I'm just kidding. That is special effects, but I heard it when I did that. This is looking like a whole Alameda box so far. Can we get better? Nope, we just took a downgrade there. That's like a $2 bowl. Ooh. That is kind of nice. Man who has chicken on hand. Is that a Confucius thing? No? Okay. And the lastest but not leastest, what do we have here with the pieces? Yuck, that is gross. Cream sachet. That's probably actually pretty good stuff, but there's like something leaking on my hand and it feels just nasty. Icy hot. Ugh. Okay, that is actually a $20, maybe $40 box right. This says Kitchen Essentials, Beauty Cans, Snap On. All right. Ooh, it is a garbage can. That it definitely is. Oh my. Just when he was hoping to get something good, you get something to put all your trash in. Nice. It's in the box though. It's in the original box. Wow. This is a time capsule if I ever seen one. Because what do you think this is? What do you think that is? 1970s maybe? It's definitely a lot older than what we're working with here as far as it being in store. So much to go through. So basically what you see here, all of this in front of that dresser there into here, this is the $700 vault, and underneath there's an actual trunk. There is a trunk, which I'm the most excited to get to, is that trunk, and that's where this storage stops. And then we got one that I think I paid $400 for as well. Actually, no, is the trunk. I can't remember if the trunk's in this unit or the other one. I forget. This is a trunk in this one, but there's definitely a trunk there. I remember loading. It could be from the previous vault. I bought 2 that went from a person that went overseas, came here. And then up there is 3 vaults belonging to a lady who is some kind of a doctor, and I got one of those for 600, 300, and 100. So we got the 700, the 450, etc., etc. So let's just keep working. Let's see what we got. There's a lot of this type of stuff in here. Yard tools, things of that nature. I think this is a flagpole. Nope, it's a wave antenna. That's got to be making a comeback, huh? It's 5 foot, no, 5x8. Then you got a whole bunch of this yard tools and little random things of that nature. One of the boxes that was on the top of the vault when I first bought it made me intrigued because it's old looking and things of that nature. But it's just the heating tray, to be honest with you. But I actually think I would probably send this to Alameda because look, it's got this teak wood and it looks more like a decorative piece now than anything. So that's very modernish. Definitely take that to Alameda. And then this one here as well, it said the Presidents of the United States of America on it, and that made me intrigued as well. What it is, I don't know. It looks like a book, the volumes of the President of the United States. I don't know where the value lies in that, but maybe that is something of got to be a value because our presidents are cool, most of them, right? Who's your favorite president? Let me comment below who's your favorite president. I'm gonna tell you who mine is. Many of you are already gonna be able to guess this because I've said it many times, but my favorite president ever is JFK. It's a nice little blanket. What do you think this is, a horse blanket? Kind of cool. Very well threaded. Look at that threading there. That is from the olden days. I like it. That is a very nice little blanket there. We'll go ahead and set that bad boy aside for our Alameda load. I'm excited to get in that trunk. I say, what do you guys think? Want to go right to that trunk? There are always things. I always say there's one specific reason and one specific reason only I bought this storage unit. There's generally probably more than one, but this one was a little vault. This was right there in the front, leaning under paper. Trunks are one of my weaknesses. I got a lot of weaknesses. Chocolate, storage units, trunks, the little woman. We're gonna get to this. We're gonna go in it right now. I'm curious what is in here. Ooh. That trunk right there has got my... Who don't love a good trunk? Because I know I do. Please be something in here. Let's count to 6,432 in Spanish. Uno, dos, three. Wait a minute here. Oh yeah. Come on, baby. What in the Jehumpin' Jehoshaphat's is this? A T-scale. I have no idea what that is. Another T-scale, a T-square they call those. This is freaking weird. Oh yes, we got grease. Let me come over here on this side. Maybe you can see in here better. Carbon dung. It's all old tools. Yeah. $10-4, good buddy. Can't win them all, right? Not my style of trunk. I think we hit the horn on this one. What was he making there? Trying to make something out of that. Wow. I don't even know if there is 30 bucks in here. Do you guys think there's 30 bucks? Okay, there's another horn. Maybe 30 bucks. Hard to say. But I just got a call from the little woman and I got to get home for the day. I got to go do some other things. We're going to come back tomorrow. We're going to go through the rest of this $700 20-year-old vault. Then we as well will get started on those as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget that the like button, the share button, make sure all notifications are set to all so you get the notifications when they come out, or you might miss them. If you have any problems, email me and let me know, lockerwareyahoo.com, and say something pretty. Ha!